Selecting an insurance provider for your business is a big decision.
With over 26 years of experience, our offered team is your solution for quality and proven coverage.
The customer service you remember from years ago is what we pride our team on.
We know how important your company is to the community.
From small businesses to large businesses, Alford & Associates can manage your insurance. It's our job.
Alford & Associates, benefiting your employees and protecting your business.
And welcome back to Bayou Time. I'm Martin False. We've talked about opioid use and the opioid problem for quite some time here on HTV, and we thought we'd address it. We have some new, I guess, procedures or protocols in some of the ways it's being treated. We're very happy to have with us today, and let's show our panel if we can. We have, once again, Dr. James Hyatt. We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
And we have Katie Gibbons. We appreciate you, Katie, being here. Thank y'all so much, both so qualified in dealing with this. And let me start with Dr. Hyatt. The protocols, have they changed a little bit lately? Have y'all changed the way y'all handle these things?
Absolutely. You know, we've seen that there's such a large need for treatment in the area, especially South Louisiana, for opiate use disorder. And so we've had to change a couple things with our practice to kind of address the need. So one thing we've done is we brought on a team of professionals, case managers, nurses, also nurse practitioners and myself to help see patients in our clinic. And it's been really successful.
Let me ask you this. The community's become, I guess, educated, for lack of a better word, educated in some realms and non-educated in other words. But the treatments, people are familiar with certain treatments and then they're non-familiar with other treatments. Can you sort of put us on the train track?
Absolutely. You know, as time has gone on, the medications have gotten a lot better in terms of the treatment for opiate dependence. We're utilizing some of the best medications that are on the market right now. There are medicines that were traditionally only oral type medications, but now we're moving to the more advanced medications, which are the longer acting injectable medications. So we're utilizing not only the oral buprenorphine as well as the long acting injectable buprenorphine, but also the oral naltrexone and also the injectable naltrexone. They've been very effective.
Yeah, you need an MD degree just to pronounce what you just pronounced. I mean, certainly. Let me turn to Katie, because I want to talk about Recovery Month, but we all know, we've been doing stories for so long on this, on the news desk. And we don't always know the person who dies from opioid overdose, but sometimes it comes across and we do know the names. Mm-hmm. And I think every family in this area in Lafourche, and really your whole area that y'all cover, has been touched in one way or the other by someone who has had a close call or maybe didn't make it through. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about Recovery Month specific right now. Can you tell us about it?
Sure. So some of the things that we're doing is we have memory cards that we're sending out to clients, our clinics, for staff as well, to put the name of a loved one who has been affected by an overdose. What they'll do is our marketing will take those and make a video with some statistics and some other information and play that in our lobby throughout our whole throughout the whole lobby in our clinics. So then, as we'll have it also on our social media sites. We're doing little encouraging information and goodies for our clients. We're also putting together some things to give to other community agencies so that they can hand out to the clients that we all touch together.
Mm-hmm. I would imagine too, Katie, that you almost have to rah-rah some of these people because they're very susceptible to falling back. Yes. And so you got to keep them highly motivated, don't you?
It's this population, it has the highest relapse rate. So that's why we kind of changed our program. We had more of a focus on outreach and prevention in the beginning, and people were not as open to the treatment. So then now as time had passed on, we have more focus on the treatment along with the outreach and the prevention. And now we're actually doing some outreach with the treatment in the community with our mobile unit. So on Mondays, September 9th, will be the second time that we go. We'll go every Monday to Chauvin, in Ward 7, and people can walk up and get treatment for if they have any type of opioid use disorder.
And they don't have to worry, just come up and get the treatment.
Yep, and we also have someone there to provide information. So if someone has a family member and they just want information, see how it works, they can walk up and get that information. Anyone's just curious, they're welcome to walk up. And if anyone needs treatment, they'll have people there.
Yeah, what's so good about that is law enforcement, I know so many law enforcement, they're not looking to go arrest people, they just want to get people better.
Yes.
And that's what this is all about, you know? And Dr. Hyde, just closing with you, you could have chosen to be a doctor in any realm. Yeah, you're a smart guy, you could have went anywhere. Why'd you choose this?
Yeah, I always give advice to people that ask, and I always tell them, I said, you know, there's a difference in life between can do and should do. You can do a lot of things, but the real, answer is, should you be doing that, right? And so I do feel like people that want to go into addiction medicine to help patients, it really is a calling. You really have to feel motivated and have a lot of empathy for these patients and really want to help them. But I feel that if you feel like you have that calling, that's the direction you should go in.
Yeah, and Katie, you and Kristen Bonner and the whole team doing a great job. How can people reach you? Where should they call if they might have somebody who needs a little help or a little nudge?
So we have 4 behavioral health sites. We have one in Raceland, one in Terrebonne, Morgan City, and then LaPlace. We also have a crisis line, but the Terrebonne, which is probably more of the viewers, is 985-857-3615.
You'd be surprised how many in Lafourche watch too.
Yep, that would be 985-537-6823.
There you go. It's always neck and neck. I want to thank y'all, Dr. Hyde, Katie, thank y'all so much for coming on. Y'all doing a much needed service to the community, and we appreciate that y'all dove in on this type of thing because we really need it. Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a short break. We'll be back with more right here on Bayou Town. Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.